Alright, it's Pastor Larry. This is my KLR 650. I've owned it now for about a month, a little over a month. And let's see here. I got 464 miles on it. And when I bought it, it had like 89 miles on it. So I wasn't the first owner. Pretty close. It's a fuel injection. It doesn't have a carburetor, which is nice. It's a dual sport. You can check out all the specs online. I don't know them all off the top of my head, but you can ride 2 passengers. There's a foot peg here, down here, for second passenger. And my wife says, well, you start riding and get really good at it, and then I'll ride it with you. It's got the fog lights, got the regular light. I've had it up to about 85. I saw some videos on it. You guys had it up to about 89, 90, something like that. It's got a 6-gallon tank. It's somewhere between 250, 300 miles. I guess it depends on how hard you ride it. It's not a real fast bike, but it's I don't want to go fast. I don't want to go off-road. I want to get off the trail, off the main road, and get us some. It's not a single track bike. It's too heavy. It's about 460 pounds. And but you can get off on the, you know, logging trails, and I've seen some guys riding some pretty skinny trails. It's got the power. It's a single cylinder. It has a great reputation. It's got a great following. 30 years they've been making this motorcycle, I guess. Well, not with the fuel injection. The fuel injection, this is the first year for fuel injections to 2022. A lot of people ride them across continents. All tour on them. They're great. You got a lot of people out there that own them, have videos on them. So, alright, just wanted to show you this motorcycle. Pretty cool. Looking forward to it. I've been riding it. I enjoy it. That's it. It's a good bike. My baby. Alright, we'll talk to you later. Bye-bye. Good morning, it's Pastor Larry, and we made it through the night, sleeping in the forest, Apalachicola forest. This is our setup right here. Our tent, our tarp, jacket getting. It didn't rain last night. We just had this really thick fog come in. Here we are on the KLR 650. Riding through the Osceola National Forest after leaving the gun range. Oh, it's a pretty tall bike. Even for me, I'm 6'2". Pastor Larry here at Ride Now Sports. Get some tires put on my KLR, some new tires. Shinko. Got a tread on these babies. Anyhow, so we're gonna get those tires swapped out. See if we can have a little bit different ride. Alright, so we're gonna go waiting on these guys to come take these, let's change these tires out. It's been here since 9:30. It's already, I don't know, 12 o'clock, something like that. Alright, talk to you in a bit. See what they look like when we're done. Hello, this is Pastor Larry, and just wanted to show you I got these new foot peg brackets from J&S Engineering. and I just installed one on my motorcycle, my KLR 650, and to lower my foot about an inch so I can get my trail riding boots underneath the shifting lever on the KLR. With the old brackets, they were too high, and I couldn't get my toe underneath the shifter without struggling to do so. So anyhow, just look at these differences. I mean, this takes ounces, but probably, I would say probably half the weight right here, putting this bracket on and taking this one off. So I don't understand why the engineers at Kawasaki don't do a better job in making this. They can make this a lot lighter bike than what they do. I don't understand why they have to make it so heavy. I mean, this thing like 470 pounds, and you know, you can trim easily ounces off, which add up to pounds, just by reducing things like this. I mean, look at this bracket. Look. Now it goes underneath there like this, but what does that do? That doesn't do anything. It doesn't support anything. It just cut that thing off, and it just adds weight to the bike. Another thing is they could sell these things, you know, I mean, probably raise the price, but I would rather have an offer with a lithium battery, which weighs ounces compared to the 7 pounds for a regular battery. And then the exhaust, how many times we watch videos with the people changing out the exhaust on this thing and saving 7, 9, 10 pounds just by changing out the exhaust. So I don't understand it. You know, it's a single cylinder. It should be a lot lighter than it is, and without any difficulty. So anyhow, that's my 2 cents. I'll show you this when it's all completed. But hallelujah. So let's try to figure it out. I'm doing little upgrades here and there, just trying to make it better. All right, we'll see you in a bit.